Hi, Milind. Am I audible? Just chat in the chat box. Hi, Magesh. Okay. Just a sec. I'm just connect to my video. Okay. I'm just sharing my screen. Just let me know. Yeah. So first of all, I just welcome to our AIML Foundation. Foundation. This is the next step in your machine learning. Uh, Kind of the next level of machine learning program. Okay. So thank you so much for joining this evening with me. I'm Srinivasan Ramanujam. I have 23 years of experience. I just showing you who am I first, and then we'll just start the session very fast. Okay, just a sec. Okay, so I have 23 years of experience and 7 years as an entrepreneur in the training division, and especially as scaling up my the current business called Deep Mind Systems. It's only on the machine learning platform. I have a software development program and also software services program. And also software training services program. So I wanted to scale it up for all these years, and I served more than 15,000 students across India, and also 400 faculties, more than 400 faculties, I would say. There are so many faculties got benefited out of my coaching, especially on machine learning, and also some of them are from data scientist level of programs, and also business analyst programs, and so on. So all the things based on the artificial intelligence in a broader case, right? So if if I would say the artificial intelligence, if you are the beginner level in artificial intelligence, if you learn through artificial intelligence, you can become a data scientist, you can become machine learning engineer or data engineer, and also you will be able to become business analyst in machine learning. There are so much of different categories among all these things, right? And I'm also a consultant for IBM ICE program. ICE is nothing but the Innovative Center for Education. So they have around 30 universities across India. That is not only universities; they have a lot of other programs called only the industrial hands-on program. So it is. I mean, all these programs. I'm just referring to. It is not only theoretical part of it. It is also hands-on experience you will get. Okay, so the next the thing is, I'm also consultant for Intel. Intel is also having this kind of educational or academic program, which is again specifically based on the industrial hands-on experience. And also I'm a part of iMarticus learning programs, and it is completely a industrial oriented education. So I'm into this space for the past 7 years, and I've trained across. I solved a lot of problems in the industry, and I helped a lot of the startup programs, startup entrepreneurs. With their problem statement. Even I helped a lot of incubators. Okay, so these are all the things. Even I served as an architect. I served as a design architect for their product and also services, and I just served as a growth consultant for many of the service oriented in, especially in artificial intelligence platform. Okay, so these are all my expertise, especially on AIML, deep specialization, innovative approaches, consulting acumen, and empowering students. So empowering students is my first priority rather than going to approach as a consultant for any other um, companies, because I served 16 years in total experience for Infosys, Accenture, TCS, and my last company was IBM. Okay, so I served all the the major service oriented companies across India. So that is also I kept as an asset, because that is the foundation I built, and then only I just moved on to the AI space, because I was into a statistical analysis system. So basically, I'm a statistician. That is the key part of the artificial intelligence program I just took in, because the key information, the key requirement of learning artificial intelligence is we should know the basics of statistics. Okay, right. So we'll see the one by one what would be the, yeah, right. So empowering the next generation of tech professionals. This is who I am, right now. So I think you can feel, okay, this is not the regular program what you can see, right? Definitely, I just wanted to say that this is not a regular program or regular webinar or regular workshop you would have seen anywhere, right? I'm damn sure that and again I just assure that this would be your life changing moment in your the career. So so whenever you have a question, just you just keep the questions apart, right? And I'll just open up the Q&A session at last, and then we'll discuss a lot of other important points, key areas, and also why you are coming here, and what are all the promises I have given already. Uh, did I keep all the promises? And all these things, we will just check. Okay, so basically, I assume that you know about the basic information about AI, right? I don't want to get into depth, and also at the same time, I wanted to let you know the nuances of artificial intelligence. Okay, including the definitions and also the history, and how these applications of AI in various fields is working, and also what are the types of AI, narrow AI, general AI, what is all about. Okay, right. So we will see one by one, and also about the hands-on experience of some of the key algorithms which you never dealt before, right? So okay. So first we'll just go about what is artificial intelligence all about. Artificial intelligence is nothing but maybe I used to say this, my kind of a quote: your life is in your life is an artificial intelligence. Okay, maybe you'll be, you'll differ with my quote or with my statement. That is debatable, right? But still, whatever you are thinking, whatever you are you'll be able to adjusting towards the natural the intention of your brain, right? How you are thinking right now, what is your thought process right now? You have a lot of questions in your mind, right? How Srinivasan is able to give deliver this training, and what would be the difference, what is the uniqueness of this program, And is there any key takeaway, I can take it out? There are so many questions might be having in your mind, right? And at the same time, I have a lot of things in my mind, right? No, apart, I mean, don't worry about the theoretical concept of artificial intelligence. Okay, so I'm just putting just for your information, just to see, observe what I'm talking about, right? So I'm thinking something different. Is there how Millen this and Millen, or how the other person, right, is all about how the difference. The difference of opinions will differ. I hope my screen is visible. Okay, if it is not, please let me know. Right. So this is all about how the thought process, the entire thought process, how you are thinking and how I'm just thinking. Right. So it is basically putting thoughts towards the machine has to learn something. That means whatever you think, whatever I think, the both thought process, it should be, I mean, I'm just transferring those things to the machine. Okay. So that is where the key part of the artificial intelligence lies in. Okay. So the other thing is that is, I traveled across Indian universities and also a lot of companies I worked for. The thought process of AI and machine learning, it is very, very generic, right? Generic in the sense, okay, I know about AI, I know about machine learning, I know what is, what machines are doing, I know about, what your smartphone is doing, I know about how this Alexa is working, how Amazon product is working, how the e-commerce portal is working. I think everybody is having some kind of assumptions, but I would differ with all these people, even including whoever is going through these kind of phases. Like he might be a student from coming from the data science background. He might be a student coming from AI ML background. He might be a student from some other things. Everybody is having some kind of assumptions, right? But most of the time, the 90% of the time, they were wrong. Okay, their all assumptions are very, very common and very, very generic. What I'm referring to as a generic, they are not specific towards any kind of rules and regulations when it comes to AI machine learning. That means they have a common sense. Okay, this might be a AI, this might be machine learning, this might be something else. They just opened up these kind of a terminologies, but they don't know what is what and what is behind the scene, right? Because most of the time, our Indian culture, right, we are consumers. We never be able to be a creator, right? That is the other problem of uh, you know uh, I mean, not only the students side, even working people, because I'm just giving training for a lot of US people, US folks, and also for a lot of abroad countries. They have 20 years of experience, right? They are working as a data engineer, they are working in Python space, Python programming space, but they don't have this kind of the idea where it starts from, where it will go, where it ends, because they all of them have their own intentions. So initially, I was referring to our life is in artificial intelligence. I was referring this as a quote or statement, right? I just say I just prove how I just arrive this statement, because whatever we are thinking, like like just imagine you are a robot. You wanted to build a robot. You wanted to transfer all your informations to a machine, right? This is just an initial phase, but you wanted to transfer all these informations to them, and you are slowly progressing. Now only one space is progressing in artificial intelligence, not all. Okay, so I'll tell you what is that. Okay, so that gives you more career opportunities in those spaces, right? So just imagine this is where you are coming up. So right now, starting from your mobile applications, web applications, or all the products and services with respect to any kind of a field. Take for market research, take it for for example of banking domains, or any other domain for for that matter. The thing is, we are somehow or the other, we are just slowly progressing, with the help of machine learning applications or algorithm. Now I'll show you what it is and how it is. Okay, in practical, you are going to see all these things within this 3 hours of time. Okay, and what are all the applications of AI in various fields or across these fields, and how it differs and how it is going to be useful. So before engaging to you, okay, before understanding the machine learning concept, I want to introduce some of the very common factor, because why all I mean a lot of people are hesitating to learn machine learning, or why all the people are trying to learn machine learning, and then they just wanted to be safe with some other maybe the cloud engineer or something that they want to move. Because there is a difference, because not everyone is, they wanted to be in machine learning, because they they have to put a lot of effort to learn the basics of statistics, and also how to put the statistical knowledge into a real time example, and then they want to see the output. That is the other case of scenario in machine learning. And I have seen across in the industry, wherever you go, right? Even in the banking domain, even in the life insurance domain, the credit card divisions, wherever you go, people are, they want to be very, very safe and comfort zone. They don't want to move from their comfort zone right now. That is why the machine learning engineer space is still vacant. That is why every company is just wanted to hire. Trying to hire machine learning engineer, but whoever is just they want to see their work. They want to see their project, how this project is. They want to be. They wanted to showcase their project. They don't have enough information to showcase, right? So this is also one of the information, because I'm just giving you an overall idea, and then I'm just slowly taking into a coding part, and also the live examples, right? Okay, so yeah, before going into the definition and the evolution, I want to introduce one thing. Okay, so is it possible to create an application within a minute, right? I say that it is possible right now. Okay, I'm just introducing one of the information called partyrock.aws, right? So this is one of the hands-on experience you are going to, and I'm just going to introduce to you right now. Okay, so partyrock is nothing but it is an AI application, right? In this AI application, you'll be able to create your own application, right? This is one of the it has been recently introduced by AWS, right? And you will be able to develop your own application, right? And also you can copy or mimic the other person's uh, you know applications, okay? And also you will be able to build whatever the idea you are just having right now. You can just showcase your idea to the entire world, and that is also possible right now. Okay, so how? I'm just going to give you a snapshot of how to create this application. First of all, just let me know in the comment box, have you are you known about this particular? I just wanted to know your idea. Okay, okay. Hope you are very, very new to this environment. Good. So meanwhile, I just a sec, and I want to fix this video. And if you are okay, I want to just fix this video. Otherwise, you can move on. Okay, fine. I'm sorry, sir. Just a sec. Okay, fine, fine. No issues. Nothing, nothing to worry. Right. So this party rock, it is it is a pure large language model. Okay. Make please make a note of it. Large language model (LLM). Okay. LLM is nothing but I think you all have access to Chat GPT, right? Chat GPT, we have all the things. I think you already, got a lot of ideas how to access it, right? And also Google Gemini. Nowadays it is Gemini, right? And how you'll be able to interact with these kind of tools. So all these tools are large language model. Okay, but the challenge here in these kind of a large language model, you won't be able to create your own application, and for that you have to pay for these kind of tools, right? But being a machine learning engineer or being a machine learning enthusiast, nowadays generative AI, that means Gen AI, the concept is just getting and boom. A lot of industry wanted to hire generative AI engineer, and you will be getting more salary, more packages towards this. And I will introduce, at the end of the session, I mean, we'll discuss about Gen AI too. Okay, so whatever we are discussing about, Chat GPT or Gemini, even the Patera, all these things are Gen AI products. That means generative AI products. Okay, now for this Gemini and also the Chat GPT, you can't, you can interact with this tool, but you will never be able to create an application like this Chat GPT, right? Just focus on this thing. Just observe, right? You will never be able to create anything. Okay, so for that, what you have to do? This party rock, what Amazon Web Services, AWS, what Amazon has done, they just introduced to the entire world and making us to create an application, because just now I said, we all, not only Indians, throughout, across the world, a lot of people are, consumers, right? So the consumers are consuming informations, consuming products, consuming services, right? And in that aspect, Amazon Web Services, they just done something more creative. So why you are just consuming lot of information? Just go and take this kind of large language model, which Amazon has it, and so you can just refer this application. You just create your own application within a minute, and you use this information anywhere in your project. Okay, how to generate? I'll just show you how to generate an application, and then I will discuss about the back end information about this part. Okay, right. So maybe just let me know what kind of an application you wanted to build. Um, Again, this is only the text-oriented information. You get only the text-oriented information or responses out of this application, like ChatGPT or Gemini, right? So think in those lines and think about, maybe if you say something, and I will create a similar project, product within this session. Okay, so I will just give you an example. Okay, you can create a tour guide, right? You can create a podcast generator. My podcast generator is nothing but your music, music playlist generator. You can create a specific music player, a specific search criteria, specific search engine you will be able to create. Okay, you think in those lines. Let me know what is your idea to create. Maybe we'll do that, and then we'll just jump into some other applications, and also the back end of the application of Party Rock. What is the thing that has been enabled so that it is visible. Do you have any idea in your mind, or I can just go ahead and create something? Interview helper. Okay, fine. Okay, uh, I'm just, this is the partyrock.lws is a URL, right? You can just create your own authentication, the help of your user ID and password. Now I'm going to create a builder. Okay. So in interview helper, that statement is very generic. Okay. Be more specific. Be more specific. Maybe Okay. I wanted to create um, interview helper or interview guide for which subject or which I mean um, what to say. There are so many things, so many information. Still, it is very broader term. Okay, interview helper is just broader term. Just be specific. Interview helper in okay, who just finished their college. Okay, fine. Um, okay, interview guide for a college student. Maybe uh, uh, how to get a job. That is the ultimate the thing, right? Okay, I want this statement to be refined in this. Okay, refine this statement. I'm just asking ChatGPT to refine this. Okay, so this is the refine. Crafting an interview guide tailored for college students seeking employment opportunities. Okay, that seems okay, right? Okay, so are you ready to create your own application? Crafting an interview guide tailored for college students seeking employment opportunities. I would say still it needs more improvement because college students, it might be engineering students, it might be, I mean, it might be referring to an arts and science, it might be referring to any other stream of, again, it is a broader category, right? Just reduce your be specific. We will try to be more specific because if you are very specific, then only you are a AI engineer or machine learning engineer. Do you know what I mean, right? Okay, so the college students are seeking employment opportunities. Maybe this application will only serve for engineers. Okay, opportunities um, for engineering, for the field of engineering. Let's say this. Okay, engineering, and again engineering, there are so many subjects in engineering: computer science engineering, mechanical engineering, production engineering, electronics and communication engineering. There are so many engineering field, right? So again we will just try to um, engineering specific to what to say, maybe electronics, let's say. All right, electronics and communication. Okay, so let's build a specific application. Whoever just finished this ACE, Electronics and Communication Engineering, for them we are going to help. Okay, if you just access this application, they will be able to crack their interview. Again, we are not specific. We are just very okay. I mean, it's somewhat specific. Still, it has to be improved a lot. In electronics communication itself, what kind of an interview? Is it a software engineering kind of a field? The interviewer will ask questions or anything. So let's see how this application will come. Okay, so generate app. So let's wait for this application to be more successful. So it is generating. It will take some minute or less than a minute. Right now, personalized interview prep, and it is giving you a title also. You can, I mean, you will be able to change this title too. Okay, so you can edit whenever you want. Okay, so what do you use Party Rock for? So productivity or fun stuff, or learn about AI, not sure yet, right? They're asking something, some of the informations. Okay. So it is creating some introduction. This app will help you create an interview guide tailored for college students seeking employment opportunity in the field of electronics and communication engineering job role. So enter the specific job role position or position. Okay, right. System designer, right? I'm just I just given a role and I want to play this. Okay, I want to run to generate what kind of a role I would be getting. Okay, if I give this role, the job description will be coming into my, I mean, into this kind of things again. So there is, yeah. So let's, yeah, still generating. See, I want to show this beautiful screens. Okay, and these screens, you can again edit. You can do a lot of other things as well. You can do the betterment of the applications. See, the system analysis and design roles. These are all the key roles and responsibilities, the information. Okay, and the role, I mean, the job, I mean, JD they have given in detail. And also system integration and implementation, technology evaluation research, project management and collaboration, required skills and qualification, education experience, technical skills and everything. Okay, so this is, I mean, until the second thing, I mean, once I gave this job role as a systems designer, then I'm getting specific JD. Okay, this is one thing. The next thing is, with respect to the above job description, I'm getting a specific technical questions and important questions with respect to this JD, job description, I mean job role. Okay, and now, and I got very I mean sample of 10 interview question, technical questions, right? And then the behavioral questions I might get during the interview process. Okay, and then this space you can discuss, take any kind of a question. Okay, and I will take this behavioral question. Okay, the first question, and I wanted to ask over here, how do I respond to this question? So this is interactive chatbot. Okay, so what is the question here? Describe a time when you had to work with a team to solve a complex problem. What was your role and how did you contribute to the solution? Here are some tips for responding effectively to the question. And how do you? Okay, choose a relevant example, select a specific situation, and set the context. Describe your role, outline the problem solving. I mean, everything you will be able to get in, and also how to answer the specific technical questions. The first question we'll take: how do I respond to this one? So I will be getting more options. Okay, more and more options. Even you'll be able to connect to these applications very frequently, and you can make this as a public. Okay, so I'll show you. Okay, right, and still it is generating. See this, it is still generating the responses. Okay. So to respond effectively to the question, explain the concept of modulation and demodulation in communication systems, right? We have to explain in detail the process of encoding and also the process of, while demodulation is the process of extracting the original information from the received modulated signal. Likewise, you can create n number of application in this. Okay, and I will show you one more thing. So how, I mean, I think you want, I mean, mind blown to this application, right? There's nobody know about this kind of very very particular information in the world, and you can just make use of utilize of this kind of applications very easily, and also you'll be able to showcase your talents in machine learning. Okay, you can build your own kind of an ideology, and also you'll be able to participate in hackathons. So recently they have done a hackathon in Party Rock itself. They just finished. Even I participated in that hackathon. I didn't win, and that is a different story. But still, I created n number of, I mean, more than 15 or 20 applications I've created in this, through this kind of large language model. You will be able to, I think, every 6 months or 1 year, they are going to conduct this kind of a hackathon. You will be able to uh, you know uh, participate in this too, and you'll be able to, if you are interested, you can also introduce this kind of application to your friends and families, and you can enjoy the world of machine learning and artificial intelligence. And this is especially on the, okay, I'll come back to the technical knowledge later, and I'll just finish this the entire thing. Now you know about how to create the application. Is it mind blown? Right? Did you get your mind? I mean, it is just exciting news, and also the exciting information. If you are in the field of making something, you are looking for something. Okay, I have some idea, but I don't have any platform to create. Right? Even I was thinking about watching Netflix, and how do I create a specific search engine for the specific. Maybe I just give you this situation. Many times we might forget, or we tend to forget the movie name. Yes or no? Right? We tend to forget the movie, because there are so many movies that are coming up. There's so many movies that are there in the world. Not only, nowadays, we are seeing all the languages in the world. We are seeing the Indian languages, not the foreign languages. We will be able to, because the technology has just open up a lot of things, open up the avenues, open up the OTT platforms. Through that, we are able to see a lot of things. But what happened, we tend to forget the movie name. But you know about the story, maybe you know about the actor's name, you know about something, right? But this kind of a search engine, it's not there in Netflix, right? Because they don't need. They just have the very 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 good quality, the images, the videos, the sound technologies and everything, audio and the visuals and everything is there. They don't want to care about what kind of a movie, or anyway, we are just searching through some things, right? If they enable this kind of a search engine in this Netflix or any other search OTT platforms, it will be easy to find out the movie name, maybe the year or month of release, date of release, and everything, actor's name, actress name, or character, or anything, right? And these are all the ideas. Ideas are much needed in this AI world. And because people are have the lot of potential to create a lot of things nowadays. After the evolution of Gen AI, there is so much of evolution is happening. You have to participate. You don't want to leave just like that. You should be there. That is why you are here in this workshop or webinar, right? So you wanted to know this kind of information, advanced knowledge, and you have to be more advanced than anyone else. And you wanted to create more ideas. Ideas are much needed in this world. And technologies you will be getting the free of cost, like this party rock, right? It is really mind blown application or platform they are creating. Okay, what are the other things are there, right? You can remix or create a copy of anybody's application. Let's see what is this remix. Okay, you can also create any kind of, I can remix the same application, or I can remix any kind of an application, or I can just give the permission to create a copy. Okay, that's also there, right? And I can make this application into public. Okay, I just made this as a public. Now it is public. Okay, now I can copy this link to clipboard, I can share it with you, and you can just go and search. Okay, very simple. You can just partyrock.aws slash Srinivasan, or slash you or Srinivasan, whatever it is. If you go there, you can access this link. Okay, so I can make it private anytime. Okay, see, Anyone with this link can now see, use, and remix your application because I have given the permission. They can do the remix. They can create a copy of my own information. And what it will be doing, what is the use, right? You can ask the similar question again. What is the use of remix? People are creating copy. Whoever create a copy, that means my name is there in their application. Then that is the reference point of my idea, and that idea is just stamped because okay, this has come from Srinivasan's workspace, and that is the copyright information should be there in everywhere. You can't delete those information. That is the beauty of this. Okay, and you can share it with anyone. You can edit again. You can modify again. You can do whatever you want. Okay, now is it mind blow, right? How did you feel this application? Okay, fine. What else you do? So what is I mean, what is the platform, right? So what is this body rock, the technology, right? Okay, so here is a Potty Rock guide is there, is a space where you can build AI. And how does it work? Potty Rock uses foundation models from Amazon Bedrock. Amazon Bedrock is nothing but they created their own algorithm. And I'll come to that algorithm later. Okay, so what is algorithm? What is the rules and regulations for algorithm? How to create, I mean, what is called as an algorithm, right? So this as the basic information coming from Amazon Bedrock algorithms, okay, to turn your ideas into working Party Rock apps. You can create apps and run them until your backstage page shows, right? Get started with creating the party. This is what I have shown to you. And you can do A, B, C. Like you can start with your prompt. That is what we have done. We can remix an application. We haven't done, but we have given a permission. We haven't remix anyone else application. You can do that too. Okay, you can just explore, right? You can do that and start with an empty app. That is, you can just align you can create your own screens. You can create your own um, what the screens. You can create the first screen. I mean, okay, I want the first screen should be appearing like this, the second one like this, and this third one like this, and fourth one, and so on. There's so many things, you can do that, right? So you can start building. Okay, I wanted to know what all the other applications are there. You can also see, right? This is a okay, weird tour guide location. This is Las Vegas, Nevada, US. And this is the tour guide, and this is the facts. uh, Here is a 200 word numbered list of 5 true facts. And what is this? And you will be able to get to know all these things. And yeah, so Amazon Bedrock is nothing but it is a new algorithm they have created on their own platform. Okay, see, this is around 7,650 participants right now. Okay, so this is a generative AI hackathon. They participated, right? You can see this page. Okay, you can introduce to your friends and families, and also you will also be participate in the hackathon. And also, what are the top 3 overall winners? You can just see, and they have got the cash awards. Okay, right. So, how do you feel? Right, there are so many things are there in the AI space, but we just wanted to make wanted to make use of this. What is uh, the back end idea of this kind of a application? Okay, so this is the generative AI application. You might be accessing, or you might access some of the applications on your own, but you never know about the technology behind it, right? So you can explore, and I will tell you, at the end of the session, how to explore what is this, and what is the ideology, and what is the concept behind it, what is the machine learning or deep learning model which has been there, right? Okay, so this is based on large language model. And also Amazon, the Bedrock is the algorithm. Bedrock is nothing but their own algorithm. Okay, it is not anyone's algorithm is working on. It's something else, somebody else is just worked on these things. Okay, so how did you enjoy until now, right? So this is really a mind blown application. You will be able to say, proudly say that, I am a machine learning engineer because I learned this, how to create an application within a minute. And also you wanted to know, or you wanted to explore more information, you can go ahead and do a lot of research with respect to generative AI. And I will introduce how to do this kind of a step by step process, how to create first of all, right? How to do, and how to, I mean, how we are just giving some prompts, right? How this prompt engineering is working. And I will show that prompt engineering background, and I will come back to our original plan of uh, AIML foundation. See, I just give the foundational idea. I mean idea of AIML, right? There are so much of things that are there. But within 3 hours, you will get more knowledge. That's what my aim is, right? Now I'm going to introduce one of the major information, right? Okay, so what is this? This is nothing but Google AI Studio. Previously, it is called as Google Maker Suite. Now it is AI Studio. Okay, don't forget. Please make a note of this. Are you aware of this AI Studio? AI Studio. Mahesh said no. Okay, 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 fine. So this is AI Studio. It's nothing but, okay, I I just give the information. You have to say what has happened. Okay, so what is happening and what has happened after creating some of the things, and I will give you the information. Okay, right. This is actually, I mean, it is coming from Google Gemini. Okay, previously Gemini is nothing but it is called, I mean, it has been called as bot, Google bot. Now it is Gemini, right? uh, Tell me any prompt, any prompt. Okay, so Google Gemini, tell me any prompt what you wanted to create. Now it is, I'm going to a chat prompt. There are three structures in Google AI Studio. See, I'm just referring both the things, Google Gemini and also Google AI Studio, because there is a point. Okay, and then I will give you a mind blown thing that is there in machine learning. Okay, right. So I'm just going to chat prompt. Just give me any prompt, um, as an example. Presentation generator for a sorting algorithm. Presentation generator for a sorting algorithm. Okay, I'll just copy paste. Right. Presentation algorithm for um, sorting algorithm. Okay. Let's see. Just a prompt. Okay. Presenting a sorting algorithm. So it is giving some of the information, right? Efficiency analysis, algorithm explanation, if introduction, and all, and until the summary and conclusion. Okay, right. Now my question is for you: how do I get this, the Python code of this prompt, so that I can visualize? See, visualization is the major. Um, obstacle in machine learning. Okay, visualization is the major obstacle for a lot of people when they are just coming to and working on machine learning algorithm. The problem or challenge is when I say something to you. Okay, what is the algorithm for recommendation? So a recommendation system, you know already, right? And then everywhere, wherever you go, if you access OTT platforms like Netflix, Prime, or any other platforms, any other OTT platforms, you will be getting a recommendation once you just registered a new applicant, a new subscriber. Even though you are a new subscriber, it will be recommending something, right? And also, you'll be getting based on your region, based on your age category, based on your interest or hobby, based on all these things, right? You will be getting a recommendation system readily available for you. And similar way, even if you are just going and apply, I mean just searching for some of the products through Amazon or Flipkart or Snapdeal or whatever the e-commerce portal, IGO, wherever you go, right? It is giving, I mean readily giving you some, I mean recommending you some information, recommending you some clothes, recommending you some books, right? Laptops, phones, accessories of the phones, and everything is an algorithm. That is why I said you are, I mean, your life is an AI. AI is in your life, but your life is also in AI. Okay, that is the vice versa. Both the statements will be is true as far as my understanding of the algorithm. Okay, that is what I said. So whatever we think, if you just replicate, that's it. I mean, you are just making some of these smart applications, smart systems. You are just mimic your brain. That's it. That is AI. That is AI. And to understand the machine, you are giving some information. Okay. Now, I wanted to know this. Because I have given a prompt, and I wanted to play around this prompt and also play around this data. How do I get this code? Okay, just to see the right hand side of the code. I mean, the right hand side of the screen, right? What is that? Get code. Just click. There are so many menus you'll be able to see. See URL, right? And also a JavaScript you'll be getting for this same kind of a thing. And also Python script you'll be getting. Kotlin is another, mobile application, emerging mobile application algorithm. It is emerging right now. If you are Kotlin developer, I mean, people are just looking around these people. Okay, they won't get it. And then Swift code. Okay, now I'm focusing on Python code. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just copying this code, right? Now I'm coming to my Google Collaborator. So I hope you will be able to enter. Even you can open in Collab. I mean, in this menu, if you click this menu, this is also going to open Google Collab. But I won't recommend because in my experience, it is not working fine if you open up here. But it is again, it is up to you how you want to go over it. That is, you can be able to make it. I'm just opening up a Google Colab. Google Colab is nothing but you can. I mean, this is an IDE. You can work on Python environment. Okay, so Google Collaborator is nothing but you'll be able to work on Python. Okay, Python is the basic language for learning machine learning. Okay, so I'm just pasting whatever I have copied. Okay, and just zoom in, right? So I mean, I don't want to go in depth in this because this is not the scope for this workshop. But my aim is to give you as much information as possible within these 3 hours. That is what my aim. Okay. So this is coming from this library that is called as generative AI from Google. Okay, so generative AI is the library name from Google. I'm just importing from this. Okay, as Gen AI, you can give any kind of a name. Okay, this is how Python works. Now, I wanted to configure this because I'm just because this is a Python environment. Just focus on, I mean, just observe this. What I'm commenting on. Now, just imagine I have a code. I want to run this one. I wanted to get the same kind of an experience how I'm getting from here. Like whatever the information you are getting, the presenting a sorting algorithm. If I give this as a prompt, I got these responses out of this. Okay, until this line engaging. I mean, remember, a clear and concise presentation is crucial for conveying complex ideas effectively, and so on. Until this, I have got the information. Okay, so this information, this prompt, if you, even if you give the same prompt in Google Gemini, this will give you some the same similar kind of an information, but in a maybe the rearranging of sentences and other stuff will be happening. It won't be same for all. It won't be same for all the time because I'm just running this information in Google AI Studio, not on Gemini. But most of the time it will be similar but not exactly similar. You will be getting some information, different information, but the aim of this, I mean, the goal is very similar. Okay, so what I'm trying to say right now, I wanted to create my key. What is that key? I'm just accessing the Google application programming interface, that is called as API, application programming interface. I'm just accessing this API, right? Through this API, what I'm just doing, I'm just hitting this generative AI library. What is there in this library? In this generative AI library, there is so much of text. It has already been trained. Do you know what I mean? Trained, because that, I mean, that is the reason you are getting human-like sentences, human-like text. It is not just a machine-generated text. It is a human-generated, kind of a human-generated text. Somebody is, there in the opposite. They are just speaking to us. It seems that, I mean, maybe your coach or trainer or SME, else is there in the opposite side. They're just explaining to you like anything, right? Not a machine. Okay. For that, what they have done, right? They have trained a lot of text, okay, in their huge server. And not just, I mean, training in the sense, just imagine, and I will show you one data. Okay, do you know how much text has been got trained in ChatGPT? Right, if you go and open up the openai.com, okay, they have like 176 billion text. 1 billion is 100 crore. 176 billion text has already been trained on ChatGPT. That is why you are getting most efficient search criteria in ChatGPT, right? A similar way, this generative AI is already being the library. It is there, there are so much of, I mean, the billions and billions of text, it's already been, got trained, so that if I give any kind of a keyword like presenting, this is the prompt. Okay, so presenting a sorting algorithm. Okay, the goal is, okay, so the presentation algorithm for a sorting algorithm, this is the exact prompt. Okay, so each and every word is a key. Just see, each and every word or phrase is a key for this library. I'm just accessing it. Okay, so it is just again making some meaning towards it, and it is giving a very useful information for me. It is not giving irrelevant information, it is giving the relevant information with respect to these sentences. It is just going back to the library, and it is trying to give a meaningful information and also relevant information to my search criteria, right? And that is there in generative AI library. I'm just accessing this library with my API key. Where do I find this API key? Okay, go to the again. Go to again Google Studio. You can top left corner. You can get the. Okay, I'll save this. If you want, you can save new prompt. Okay, I'm just getting my API key. Fine. Okay, so I already created a key, or if you want to create a API key, I mean, if you are just accessing right now, you just create an API key. Okay, click this API key, you just give something, right? And you can give a select a project or something. You can, or your existing right access to Google project if you have anything, because I have so many things, because I have so many projects running under Google Cloud Platform. Okay, GCP, right? That is another thing, right? So I mean, I don't want to give anything. I don't want to select anything. Maybe I can select just Gen AI project or give any name with respect to your thing, and create API key. Okay, because since I already created, I'm just going and copy paste, and then this is your API key. Okay, I'm just copy, and I'm just giving in my thing. That's it. Now I'm just trying to run this code. Okay, just be with me, and your video will be available in your same environment. So don't worry about this. But still, if you are having pen and paper, please note it down, the URL and everything, so that you'll be getting the information handy. Right, I'm just running this. Okay, I run. I didn't get any kind of an error. I'm just, it is a green tick. See, so please provide me with the user input you would like me to process. For example, tell me what you would like to do with the sorting algorithm. The present bubble sort, or what information you need. Explain the time complexity of merge sort. The more specific you are, the better I can understand your request and provide a helpful response. Okay. Now I'm just going to give something very important. Or again, I just wanted to be very specific in my model, in this space. Presentation algorithm present. Okay, purple sound. Fine, I'm just trying again. So write up. Okay, please provide me with the input, at least whatever you want, so you can ask. So in the code environment itself, what I'm trying to say for you, in the code environment itself, you can ask any kind of an information to, I mean, you can just accessing their database. That means library. Here it is library, generative AI library from Google. You are, I mean, they are just having this kind of free environment for every developer, machine learning developer. And I will be able to access this kind of a medium. You can do whatever you want. I can just change my algorithm whatever I want to have. So what is that? Okay, right, I'm just right, and um, write a simple linear regression Oh, okay, I'm just running this. Or whatever you want, you can just ask over here. You can just, no, I think this information you are getting in, it is like, the latest one. I think they changed some of the part of the algorithm. You can just change this. Maybe I need to change my API key because this is a language client, right? It is the last year I generated. Maybe what I do, I create a new one. Let me see, new project. Uh, New project. Okay, let's see. I'm just copying this. I'm just changing this API key for me. Right. Let's wait for something. So this is about your, I mean, you, since you are going to be a machine learning developer or machine learning engineer, you can do whatever you want in this information. You can create, you can develop lot of information about this. You can do a lot of, see, your goal is to clearly explain how it works, its efficiency, and its potential use cases, and you can structure it, very informative manner. And you can create a chat prompt. You can create a free form prompt. Okay, how do I generate images? I'm just running this information. Okay, do you know what is the information I'm getting? So I reached the maximum level of my capacity, right? The Google Cloud platforms, the free form. So they are restricting me. That means I have to pay for them to access it. Okay, for you it might not be. You can just access the aistudio.google.com. You'll be immediately given the information, but don't forget to get the code over here. Okay, the Python code over here, and go ahead and do changes. See, how do I generate images? This is the prompt parts. You can just change this. Sorry, this information. You can copy this information. You can again just change API key. I can, yeah, I can do whatever the API key I want. Okay, so no issues. So you can just generate and do a lot of wonders in this, because by practicing, see, by practicing this knowledge, you will be able to do a better prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is another kind of very effective and also very high packaged skill you should develop, right? So for that, you should know all these kind of free tools, access to this kind of informations. Okay, I think yes, see, AI image generators, text to image AI, these are incredibly popular artificial intelligence. DALL-E 2, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion. You might be heard about DALL-E or Midjourney, right? These are very famous text to image AI generators, traditional graphic design software. You no need to use the Chat GPT or Google Gemini for getting this, because since you are a Python developer or machine learning developer, right? You can give your prompt over this Python code developer itself. You can refine this prompt. Actually, I mean, prompt engineering is another different course which I'm, planning to take in the next month, right? Prompt engineering salary, you might be wondering, they will be getting 3 lakhs per month. Okay. Prompt is, this is not a right prompt. Okay. This is just a specific, I mean, generic information. This is not how the prompt engineering should work. Prompt engineering is a different structure in itself. And I will show you at the end of the session how the prompt structure should be always be. Okay. Don't worry. Right. So how do you enjoy this until now? Right. The first thing is Fortirock will be able to develop an application within a minute, and also you know the algorithm, right? The second one is, this is the Maker Suite, and Maker Suite is nothing but now it is a Google AI Studio. Google AI Studio is, if you use more and more, maybe somewhat you have to subscribe. I mean, paid, you should become paid user, but as of now it is free. But if you were just going for some of the prompt, or some of, I mean, accessing some of the very key information, you have to pay for that, pay for them. Otherwise, you don't need to, you won't be able to give this kind of information, get this kind of information. Okay. So this is the one. And the next thing is, how did you enjoy? Okay, so okay, just okay, I will show you again. Just go to this chat prompt. If we give any give me, write a poem on summer, I'm just giving this prompt. Just please observe, top right corner, you'll be seeing get code. Okay, and then you will be seeing this kind of information. Sure. Any further question? So you need a project on GC, I mean GCP. No need, but if you are just being an initial user, just create some kind of a I mean, project. Okay, something. It should be anything else. No need of already have some saved something. Nothing. You just give an information and you just be saved. Nothing else. And then again, I will just give you, maybe here is a question for you, I guess. Right. Create API key. Select a project. If you are a new user, you will be prompted to a different option. Okay, so it won't restrict you. Just try after this session, right? So are you clear with this Google AI Studio? Any questions? Yes. Is this something that is concrete that we can share for use by anyone? Say I want an app that can predict the stock price by any user. Mahesh, this is still, uh, I mean, still we have to use our, I mean, what I would say, the prediction, the share prediction and other predictions, and I will be showing you. No worries. So your question will have, I mean, is having a lot of the deviation. So first of all, this kind of an application itself, you have a lot of work to do. You have to improvise your prompt engineering skill, you have to improvise your coding skill, you have to improvise the other kind of a skill, like how to visualize this kind of a generative AI skill, right? So apart from this, you should have other skills too to improvise. Okay, so until now, you will be able to do. So how do you able to um, you know uh, predict the stock price, right? We will have a separate algorithm for that. Okay, maybe at the end of the session, maybe before the end of the session, and I will show you what all the information. Right now I want to engage the information, and to to engage and also make more interest, to also make more the visibility and also the visualization, how artificial intelligence is effectively used across the globe, and how the machine learning engineers has been working on this kind of an application, and what is exactly these people are doing. Okay, I just shown a 1% or below 1% of the information provided to you, and I will show you the bigger picture. Maybe at the end of the session you will be having this kind of and you will be having more questions too. For that, we will have, I mean, to solve those kind of questions, I will have another thing for you to solve, and I will show you at the end of the session. That is what the session is for. Okay, what is there, right? Right. So understanding machine learning. So now you have got some idea how it has been understood, how the machine is understanding your information. If you are giving some information and it is giving back to you some information, isn't it? Right? I mean, you are asking something, you are expecting something to do, and it is giving you an information, set of information, right? That means it is trying to understand your question. It is trying to understand some of the information which you asked, right? Through the natural language processing. This is called as, this is coming under NLP, natural language processing. Large language model is coming under NLP broad category. What is NLP? Let's explain. Let me explain one by one. Importance and real world application. So just we have seen, we see the other webinars or workshop, they're just giving you only the application. This webinar is only for the technical aspect of it. That is why we are different, and that is why I mean, this give you a more idea how to develop your programming skills in Python, how to develop your statistical skills to get a machine learning job, and how to develop this generative AI skills to get a job. So everything is job oriented skills that we are learning here. Even the AWS is Partirak is giving you more specific information for specific application. Even maybe you can try this in Partirak, whatever the question you are just asking, how to predict the share market price, you can do on your own. Just try that. Okay, it will give you some information. Who knows, right? Let's maybe I mean, I'm just I wanted to show you something. Okay, I wanted to create an application, how to predict share market price in Indian stock. Okay, I'm just giving you something. Maybe you can modify. I'm just giving you some of the information to generate an application. Using this application, maybe you can maybe make this an application in a very very specific manner. Okay, specific to the industry, specific to software, specific to I mean software company, specific to see, now you created, right? Whatever you want. I mean, you have in front of you there are so many things, right? You just go and explore it. Okay, you just go and explore it, and there are so many applications in this party rock itself people have developed, but still you have the room for it because it is very very less crowd as of now. Nobody is there to give feed more information. So it is very very, I think you will be able to rock if you are very very, that is why the application itself, it's a party rock. It is kind of just very very, see people are I mean nowadays they are very very feeling stressed for machine learning engineer, to become a machine learning engineer, to write a program, and how it would be, because there are so many stock, I mean statistics information we need to learn. Why I need to learn, I have a lot of other options. They are just thinking very differently. Not like that. Nowadays it is very easy. Even though you should know the basics of statistics, you are not going to do with the mathematics or statistics. You are just applying the statistics. I'll show you very soon, okay, how to apply the statistics and what are you going to do actually in machine learning application. Now it is there. You got it, right? I think your problem got solved, right? So you can do whatever you want, right? Okay, fine. Maybe I'll just see and make it and then make it public. Maybe you can just go ahead and, because I need to refine it, right? Okay. So what the other thing? So yeah, understanding machine learning. Yes, we try to understand, right? Okay. Role of data in AI/ML. See, I will show you one Excel sheet and let me know what are all the information we'll be able to. Excel sheet. Let me show you. I wanted to show you one kind of an application, one kind of data. Okay, iPhone data. Upload. Okay, so here is in front of you. There are data. Okay, see, there are two ways to approach a programming language. Okay, so here you are seeing information of Apple products. Okay, it is a real-time product. Okay, right. Um, you have product name, product URL, right? It is all from download from Flipkart. Um, only Apple iPhone, right? Sale price you can see, MRP you can see, discount percent, number of ratings, number of reviews, and the model, right? And then the ratings and the RAM. Okay, here is an important information for you guys. So what are you able to, you know, I mean, in front of you there is an information, right? Let me know from your experience. Okay, let me know from your experience what kind of a data is this, and what you are going to do with this. You have a product name. You have a product. I mean, forget about URL. You have sale price. You have an MRP. You have a discount percentage. You have a number of ratings and reviews, star ratings, and everything. What you do with this data? Any idea? Apple catalog data. Okay, then create a product catalog. Okay, then anything else? Anything else? Any other information you would get? Okay. So actually, to approach a programming language, so there are different ways to learn any programming language or any other the new language for that matter. So if you start reading from the first page of the book, okay, okay, this is your data structure. This is your thing. This, I mean, it starts from you OOPS concept, object-oriented programming concept. Likewise, if you started reading the textual information or theoretical information, and then you start practicing it, right? If you approach this first thing, then you tend to, procrastinate. You tend to, okay, we will see it tomorrow, we will see it tomorrow, and that's how you procrastinate things. But if you just play around the data and then start learning the program, that is kind of, you're just, I mean, revealing a lot of information. You're just, going to solve things very easily, right? If you are reading the book from the back, the last page of the book, right, you'll be able to read a lot of information. You'll be able to get a lot of information, right? But if you start from the index, I mean, our human brain is always like, okay, this many, you know, um, okay, categories are there, this many titles are there, and so on, right? Our brain is just, stacking up a lot of informations and just, stop focusing on getting the information. But if you play around data right now in front of you, there are so many things, and you can retrieve some information the through the use of Python programming language. So what it means, through this Python programming language, maybe, I'm starting from the scratch. I don't know about Python, but I have data. Okay, cool. It is very, very easy to learn, right? And you can just know the, okay, I want to know what is the price for Apple iPhone 8 model, 8 plus, right? This product name, what is the price, what is the list price. I mean, likewise, you will get so much of information. You can get the maximum price of this Apple iPhone. You can get the, I mean, what is the product which has got more rating, star rating? What are the products? 4.6, 4.7. This, I mean, greater than 4, less than 4, right? Less than 5, less than 3. So what is the MRP? Less than 49,900. So, I mean, like this, you can just break down the information, right? If you just break down the information, you will get the data refined, right? You will get the more refined data, and you will be able to work on so much of information. That means the role of data in artificial intelligence and machine learning is very, very crucial. You don't have any permission to neglect or delete the information. If you delete the information, you will be in stuck, or you will be under scrutiny. You will be under very, very a lot of pressure. Sometimes even you might leave the company. Right. So this is the real time. I'm just talking about the real time scenario. Okay. So what does it mean for AI? Say for instance, do you know how many? I mean, approximate or on an average, a person use. I mean, creating a data per day. I mean, per second per person. How much data on an average create I mean, data per second per person? Do you have any idea? Right. I'll just show you the data. Um, this is 1.7 MB per second. Okay. Actually, this is a old data. Okay. Do you have any different? Uh, yes, approximately 146 MB daily, but it is again, it is old data. Like, the last February 2023 data. Now it is May 14th, 2024. Might be it got doubled, still we haven't got those information. Why I'm saying, we are creating this much amount of data, what to do with the data, right? because we are interacting with social media. We are consuming a lot of video information. We are consuming ott platforms. We are consuming news, any kind of a news, right? And again through video and through information. There's so much of information we are consuming, and also we are generating, we are forwarding messages, we are generating SMS, we are generating WhatsApp messages, right? There are so many messages, right? But these all are unstructured data right now, right? This is called as unstructured data. And data scientists or data engineers or ML engineers job is to structure this data, and then we need to work on by applying some of the key algorithms, and also we need to predict based on this information. Okay, what is that? That is the role of a machine learning engineer. That means supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, semi-supervised learning, and self-supervised learning. In this, only three are very famous: supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement learning. Okay, so what is this? I mean, we just got about this data, and data is very important. It's a fuel for AI. It's a fuel for machine learning information, right? We have seen the applications just now, two applications, major applications we have seen just now, right? And how does it work, right? Because these are all very unstructured information we are getting in. But while we creating the application in Partera, it is very, very refined results I'm just getting in. It is very, very useful information. Even if you are accessing ChatGPT, whatever the information it is giving us, it is refined information. But before that, it is all has been just poured into one domain, and it is just giving, I mean, shuffling the data. It is getting shuffled, and it is giving us refined data. How does this possible, right? How the prediction of languages, prediction of information is happening. That is what we are doing in machine learning. How we have to do? Okay, and I'll tell you one information. While you are, I think everyone would have played chess game in your laptop or in your PC, right? So for the first time, if you're playing chess game or any other game, leave it, okay, any other game for that matter. For the first time, the chances are there for you to win is more. Am I right? That means that for the first time, right? For the first time, chances of you win the game is, I mean, maybe prediction is maybe 90% of the chances that you will be able to win the game, right? But the second time, third time, fourth time, no. You, the chances of winning the game for you, it's very, very less. What does it mean? Because the system is learning by itself, learning through your information. Because while you are playing chess game in your laptop, for the first time, it is assessing your ability and your potential, right? And then what is happening, right? It is, yes, and moreover, it is just studying my behavioral attitude. It is studying my behavior. The same thing is applicable for Google search engine. I will come later point. Okay, okay. So if the system is just attending some, I mean, getting some of the information, right? And the chances of you winning the game for the next time is, it will become difficult. That is called as reinforcement learning. Okay, reinforcement learning is nothing but learning from the mistakes, because system is just to be like this for the first time, because it is making mistake, it is waiting for the data to make mistakes, and then it is learning its mistakes, and that mistakes becomes very, very more accurate, the potential, right? The same goes for your life too. That is why I said that your life is also in machine learning. Your life is also in artificial intelligence, broader category of AI. The broader category of AI is coming under machine learning. The machine learning, the broader category of machine learning is nothing but the deep learning. So AI, in that machine learning is there. In that area, the deep learning is there. Deep learning. I'll just let you know what is deep learning. Okay. So these three things are very very deeper insights right now, right? So reinforcement learning, it just learn by its mistake. Then what is meant by supervised and unsupervised? There are so many classifications. There are so many groupings. Let's say, for instance, okay, I don't know what they will right now. Okay. So I think you are you'll be able to, you're just opening up your information from say for instance, um, you wanted to go from your college, from your home to your workplace, right? So at that time, you wanted to book a Ola. You are just opening up an Ola application, right? So what is happening? So you just make a request, and the request just analyzed by the system, and that the system is just giving you based on all the inputs, you have given all the inputs. Okay, you want to search for Ola Auto or Ola Taxi or Ola Mini or Ola Premium, whatever it is. All you have given all the required inputs. You've given from and to addresses, and you're just waiting for the information right now, the responses right now. And the system is just trying to find out its immediate cab driver, right? That is immediate k nearest neighbor algorithm. That is called as k nearest algorithm. So why I'm just saying the the particular algorithm, because for whatever the application which is running under your mobile application, whatever you are accessing on a daily basis, right? All the things, all the applications is having machine learning algorithm running under your mission application, right? So it is giving you it is getting, and it is just learning a lot of things. And also, if the driver is not there 1 kilometer radius, it is trying to find out the next, it is trying to find out the next, and it will stop some point, because it doesn't have any meaning, right? If it is coming from 10 kilometers radius and again picking up, and it is not affordable for the system, it is not affordable for you as well, user as well, right? In a similar way, Swiggy or the Zomato application is working. In one application, in a single application itself, there are so many algorithms that work. It is not only one algorithm working, right? So it is all coming under supervised learning and unsupervised learning. Most of the applications right now, what we are using, right? Most of the applications is coming under supervised and unsupervised. So the reinforcement learning algorithm is specific to gaming applications. Okay. So whatever the application you are, seeing the 3D application, gaming applications, it is all made up of reinforcement algorithm. Reinforcement means it is learn. If you are creating a character, you have to give some inputs, and it is just develop the 3D or animated images, right? And it is giving you like anything, even the characteristics. We are going to see the text to image, image to video. We'll be seeing at the end of the session. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a lot of information about that too, right? Okay, so all the machine learning is coming under supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. So take it for granted, right? What I'm saying right now, almost 99% of your mobile applications or web applications, it is coming under these three categories. So it means without machine learning, you are not accessing it. So if you are accessing it, if you are very keen on, okay, I wanted to learn this kind of an algorithm, please put your effort into how to learn these algorithms. Then you will become machine learning engineer that is highly paid or highly wanted skill right now across the globe. Not only the national level of the opportunities, we'll be getting across the globe opportunities. Now we'll also talk about the opportunities as well for 5 minutes. Okay, right. So now I said the overview about the artificial intelligence, the broader category of under the broader categories of artificial intelligence, machine learning is second. Deep learning is very very specific, and that is the third level. So all these machine learning and deep learning coming under artificial intelligence model. Why we are calling this as a deep learning? Deep learning is not generic like your machine learning. It is very very specific. It will do only one task. Machine learning is not like that. Machine learning is just you can, if you have a historical data like iPhone data. This is very historical data. Historical data means it is maybe the past data. It is not. It might not be the current data. Current data means right now. Right now the time is 8:41 p.m. Right. If we are talking about the live data, if we are accessing and predicting some information, then it will be coming under deep learning module. That means that is kind of a neural network we are going to discuss. Maybe you, I hope you have Alexa in your home. Yes or no? You have Alexa product? Yes. Okay, so we'll discuss about the question, Mahesh. Just keep the question handy. We'll discuss that. There are a lot of algorithms, right? Okay, so you have your Alexa product at home. Just take it for maybe um, you just bought the new Amazon Echo products, that is Alexa, right? You just installed just now you are just interacting with that application just now. Okay, it's everything is just it is a hypothetical situation. Just imagine this. I'm just asking this Alexa, I mean you are asking Alexa product to play some songs initially, because you just bought this application, I mean device right now, and you are just asked to play right now. It might be a difficult task right now for, I mean, for that to give you some information, because it has to learn who are you and what all the inputs will be given to this specific application, and what all the other informations your family members that are asking to this device, right? And it will just learning through lot of things, because don't think that Alexa is just only if you just request Alexa then only it will respond. No. Okay. It is listening your languages 24/7. Maybe you can just go and test it, and I'll give you that information too. If you just go uh, Amazon Alexa products data. Okay, so if you have the Alexa product, you can just take those data as well into your performance. Maybe Alexa. I mean the application is there, right? Go to the application, Alexa application, and then you can just download those information. You can just retrieve. Maybe if you would have bought this device 3 years back or 5 years back, you can retrieve all the command prompt which you prompted or which you ask, right? Based on that, what are all the information? It is just giving you the right information after some time. You can predict that information too. Okay, where you can access those information, where you can access those. Okay, I'll show you that too. Alexa product data GitHub. So go to this Alexa Skills Kit SDK for Python or anything, right? You will be able to get, or you will be able to mind blown this kind of a data. Okay, because GitHub is having, I mean, you will be able to access your own data, and also you will be able to access the open source data of Alexa product, so that you will be able to predict what I will be able to ask next week or next day or next hour, and how the prediction is happening through Alexa product. Okay, and how you will be able to, I mean, how they will be able to, I mean, the Amazon Party Rock will be able to give you the large language model system, the Amazon Bedrock system. It is based on your Alexa model. Do you know? Are you able to compare this thing and Alexa, right? Because they already have, I mean, they built the system. Through that, they just took all the textual, I mean, the text, the information, right? Now they are just giving for the free of cost. As of now, it is free. Maybe they will make it as a subscription model very soon, right? And that is how you will be able to compare this machine learning application. Nowadays, people are having more difficult or challenges, finding it more difficult how to make, I mean, how to become a machine learning engineer, be successful in software engineering field, because they are facing some of the challenges. How to visualize, how to compare, how to, I mean, this is not a very new technique. I mean, this is not old technique, or this is not a Java or something else. This is very, very new. If you go for any kind of an application, right, any kind of a data, I'll be able to show you any kind of things. I'll be able to access image data. I'll be able to access audio or video data, whatever it is. I'll be able to predict what comes next. What would be the future of generative AI? What would be the future of NLP? I'll be able to do that. But the thing is, the machine learning engineer should predict what will happen for my prediction. What would be the accuracy? That is where they are getting highly paid. Okay, that is called as neural network. Okay, that is nothing but there are so many neural network algorithm that is called as artificial neural network, convolutional neural network, recurrent neural network, and generative adversarial network. That is called GAN. Okay, these four are, very, very famous algorithm. Now, what is happening in the industry, right? All the applications right now. Okay, everywhere. If you go everywhere, Gen AI, Gen AI. What is the Gen AI? The root cause or I mean, algorithm for Gen AI is nothing but your CNN, convolutional neural network. Under CNN, there is one, the structure called natural language processing. Under natural language processing, this Gen AI is developed or developing like anything, because we have more data to test it, we have more data to train it, we have more data to validate it. That is the reason the NLP space is giving you more job opportunities. Did you get the point where I'm coming from? Why NLP or why generative AI is becoming more and more popular these days? Because we have so much of data in that space only. There is no other space. You will be getting much data to train it, test it, and validate it. Because machine learning, it needs more information to evaluate. Okay, machine learning needs more and more information like ChatGPT. After ChatGPT's evolution, right? Because it has been already trained, it has got trained 176 billion text information. That is why whatever you are just giving the information, it is giving you some of the meaningful and relevant information for you to understand more. And also, still, these 2 years, right? The ChatGPT is, like, I mean, whatever text to image, now it is image to video. That is also coming in. So image to, I mean, text to video straightly. I mean, if you just give any information, the video will be coming up properly, like, how you are, the prompt engineering should be. Based on the prompt engineering, your video is just, a matter of a time, matter of a second. That's it. The video will be ready. You can post it. You can just, make a royal, make a, you own that video. Okay. No need to give any kind of, a royalty for anything. Yeah, no need of giving any subscription for the music or something. Everything is ready under your control, right? And that is called as Sora. Sora will be coming very soon for the public. So I'll show you how to, and what is this Sora's application is going to do for us. Okay. Now you know about algorithm. I don't want to explain it now, right? Whatever we are just, giving as a rules and regulation is nothing but your algorithm. This is algorithm. This is the fundamental of algorithm, right? So there are so much names, right? Why the algorithm? I mean, algorithm is nothing but, if you, Mahesh is just doing research on machine learning, and even you will be able to find out new algorithm on your name itself. Okay, that is how a lot of algorithm which is getting famous, right? Like a support vector machine, like decision trees, support vector machines, a KNN, right? The K nearest neighbors, and K means. K means also a famous, the distance, average distance performance. There are so many things, right? So this models, the concept of model representations and non-linear and linear models, the ensemble methods, the model evaluation and selection, how the model has been evaluated, how the model has been, and I will show you one algorithm for your understanding, so that, you'll be able to understand and what is it. And I want to give this, very very advanced thing. I don't want to show you very very a simple model for you to understand, because I know you are very very matured enough to understand the advanced models, right? Okay. So this is data representation and how it is the importance and the scalings and feature scaling and normalization handling. These are all the advanced concept. This is again, how to handle the categorical data. Categorical data is nothing but, if you have the data like, yes or no, true or false. Likewise, see, how computer is listening. How computer is listening to you based on 0 and 1. That's it. That's all I know. I mean, that's all the computer knows, right? Only zeros and ones. So you have to replicate all the information to zeros and ones. That is also, I mean, the algorithm has to do. Without this information, computer won't understand your language, because computer will just understand the zeros and ones. So this binary information. That's it. If your data, I mean, that is the data called as continuous data. Continuous data means the number, the numerical data. The numerical data, if you, I mean, if you are dealing with, I mean, computer won't, doesn't have a problem, and all the numbers, just trying to convert into binary 0 or 1. That's it. And then if you have a textual information or categorical information like true or false, or the naming conventions, or female or male, or any other category, right? If you have those kind of things, you have to convert those information into numeric information, and then you have to give as an input. Okay, that is called as categorical data, right? So if you are having the categorical data, you have to be very very careful sometime, because you are scoring, and the accuracy rate will be very high sometimes. If the scoring or accuracy model is very high, then I'll show you one information: overfitting and underfitting. What is overfitting and underfitting? If your accuracy is more than 100% or close to 100%, in machine learning, what is our aim? Our aim is to reduce the error and increase the accuracy. As I said, if you're just buying Alexa tonight and install it tonight, and you're just accessing it right away, right, through internet, right? The NLP models and the every model, right? If the system is very particular, it is it is understanding all the things very effectively, and it is giving you more and more and more information. That is kind of a overfitting model. That means without understanding your about your question, it is trying to respond to you, then it doesn't have any meaning, right? And it has to be very meaningful, and it has to be very uh, uh, relevant. If it is not relevant, it is not meaningful, and it's giving something else, that means overfitting. And also, it is not giving as expected. It is not responding to my questions, or it is not not even relevant to my information. The accuracy rate is very less. Then your system is underfitting. Then we need to do a lot of efforts to making this data to understand by machines. Okay, this is what we are going to do in training and testing and validating the data. So if you are working as a AI engineer or ML engineer, you have to train, you have to test, and you have to validate it. How to do this? Training and testing all means, you have to split. If you are getting 100 data, 100 records, you have to split this 100 records into two. One is for training, one is for testing. Or normally we have to split, like 80-20 rule or 70-30 rule. 70% training, 30% testing. That means, um, I said 176 billion text has been, has got trained. That means, just imagine how much testing has been done. That is why it is very popular. Immediately, user just acquired this information, and now there are so many APIs that are coming. And I will show you what is the API. And I'll show you what is happening in this API. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will also answer your question, Milan. Can Alexa be used to record? Yeah, I'll show you. Sorry. Okay. Okay, Mahesh. No issues. Anyway, the recording will be given to you. So no worries. Okay. So the training testing is happening, and without this, validation will not be coming into your information. How to do this and how to do the training and testing? And I will show you a very simple information. Uh, uh, have you known for simple linear regression model? Are you aware of simple linear regression model in machine learning? Simple linear. Say yes or no in the comment. I will show you how you should understand. That is the basic of every machine learning. And I will show you what it is. Okay. So this is another uh, hands-on experience, as I promised. Okay. I hope you are enjoying this session throughout this 2 hours, right? This is, you feel that entirely different from any other, because we are not, doing any other thing. Because truly it is a technical information. We have to see a lot of things within 3 hours, and as I promised, and I've given all your, the free ebooks, and also that free ebooks, it will be really helpful for you to understand the basic information after listening to this workshop. Okay, right. So before simple linear regression, you should know, uh, are you aware of Python programming? If not, just let me know. I hope you are aware of Python. Yes or no? Are you aware of Python? No? Yes, beginner level. Okay. Mahesh, how about you? And others? Okay, fine. Okay, so even if you are in beginner level, okay, you'll become an advanced level. No worries. Python is very easiest, one of the easiest languages in the world. That is why uh, every developer is coming to Python and they are doing a lot of machine learning application on their own. And similarly, you will also be able to create your own machine learning algorithm and also your own application in machine learning. Right. Okay. So this is a simple linear regression model. How see, first of all, I mean everyone knows. I mean, even I've seen thousands and thousands of people in my experience. Okay, they said I understood simple linear regression, but if I ask a step by step process, they won't. They won't give me a proper responses because they just study just for it, just like sake of it, just like the exam preparation, just like the the office environment, even their environment won't give the proper information to understand this. Okay, how the specific industry in machine learning, how machine learning works, what is would be the expectations from the machine learning engineer or AI engineer. Okay, how to approach it, and I will just give you the explanation, right? Just be focused. Okay, Python is why every developer is coming to Python. Python is having more robust libraries in the world. Okay, library in the sense, and I'll explain you. Okay, how how very easy to access it. Okay, so I mean to work on simple linear regression, first of all we need to know, we need to break what is regression, what is linear regression, and then only we'll be able to go in depth, right? What is regression? We need to ask this question to ChatGPT. Let me ask this ChatGPT, what is meant by regression? You have to be very specific in machine learning. Otherwise, it will just give in Python. I mean, the system thought that okay, we are asking either Python or machine learning. It will just giving you very vague responses. So I'm just asking what is meant by regression in machine learning. Now it is giving what is regression. Okay, just be careful. Okay, how to approach any machine learning. See, programming and coding is very simple in machine learning. People are not recognizing this or appreciating this because they don't know how to approach this information. I mean, coding of a Python program, it's just very simple 10-line code or 15 lines code. That's it, right? But your approach, what you are getting from this as an output, the accuracy level, that is very important. And understanding level, that is very important. Understanding the concept and context, that is very important. Okay, what is a regression? Regression in machine learning refers to a supervised learning technique. So now they are giving, okay, this is coming under supervised learning model. Okay, used for predicting continuous outcomes. What is continuous? I just said right now, right? Continuous is nothing but your numerical information. Whatever the number, it is just a continue to grow. That is called as continuous outcomes. If it is continuous, you can say that it is a regression model. So in regression analysis, the goal is to establish a relationship between independent variables and dependent variable. Just be focused on these sentences. What is this relationship between independent and dependent? Okay, I'll give you an example. um, okay, in x-axis, okay, don't worry about x and y-axis, I don't want to confuse you right now. Okay, I have 23, I said I have 23 years of experience, right? Okay, let me know, if my experience increases, what about my salary? Will it increase or decrease? My experience increases, right? My salary Okay, okay, Mahesh. Just let it be. Maybe if you are interested for the the next level of advanced course, let me know because it is very very I'm just introducing very new program, the AIML accelerator. I'm just telling you if you're willing, because I'm just giving you very 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 offer rate, so you can join in at any time, and I will be sharing those link to you through your mail and before be cool in that. Okay, let me right. Right. So we are where we are right. Okay, right. This regression model, right? Um, okay, I mean I have 23 years of experience. My salary also should increase. That means there is a relationship between my experience and also the salary. Yes or no? Right? So if I'm getting more salary, that means I have more experience. So now there is two things. One is dependent information. One is independent information. So what is the dependent information? What is the independent information here? Your experience would be your dependent. I mean independent variable, because it is not depending on anything, because experience anyway it goes, but your salary is depending on your experience. Okay, so your salary is depending on your experience, so your information it is going to be on a, I mean the relationship between your experience and salary should be mere independent and dependent. This is what the, I mean this is what you should know about the simple linear. If it is linear relationship, if it is linear regression, then there should be a relationship like this. It could be salary experience, it could be any kind of product versus a cost, it could be any kind of the information versus something, right? You can do a lot of mathematical relationship. If you find anything linear kind of information, linear in the sense, if my information, I mean my experience, it is going straight, and the salary also it is going just going up, and there should be some mutual understanding between, I mean relationship between these two things. If it is like this, it is called as linearly, you know uh, the information is very very having some relationship. Okay, so regression models can vary in complexity, ranging from simple linear to whatever the between the independent and dependent variables is assumed to be linear, to be more complex, and such as the polynomial, support vector regression, decision tree regression, and neural network regression. If you take the regression, there are so much of regression models, but all the things it is the basic and fundamental rule of the thumb rule is simple linear regression. Okay, now we just saw about what is simple linear regression. Just to see this now, I'm just accessing the library numpy. I'm just importing, and also importing the infographics, graphical representation, matplotlib. I'm importing pandas, right? Okay, so these are all the mandate libraries to import, because I have some relationship and I have some work to do with this libraries. And I'm just, the most important thing, I should import the data set. So again, it is a salary data set, right? So I'm going to access it. So you have to give this information, x axis and y axis. Okay, and then you have to split this data set into a training set and test set. Okay, here I'm accessing the model, just to see very careful, from sklearn. Sklearn is nothing but your scikit-learn. You are selecting the model as train test split. That's it. The rest will be taken care by the library. You are not going to do anything. That means if you just take it, I mean, if you just select the model from train test split, if you just give the value of test size, 1/3 of the test size, that's it. That means 30% of the data has been taken care on the data set. If you give 100 records, 30 records will go for testing. So 70 records will be going for training. Okay, got it? So this is what is happening. Very, very simple notations, simple access keys and keywords, and all the informations are very, very simple. So we have splitted the data set into training and testing. Okay, now here is the part. The training the simple linear regression model on the training set. Here you have to give the scikit-learn, it's nothing but all your metrics should be there. Your linear model, linear underscore model, and then you are just importing linear regression. So in linear regression, there are so many statistical points out there. Okay. But you are not going to do anything specifically. If you give or import linear regression, it will be taken care of by them. That's it. Right? Now, the regressor is linear regression and regressor fit. I'm going to find out a right fit for X train data and Y train data. Very simple information. Okay. Now, what are we doing in that training? I'm just giving the training for this model. What kind of a model? Linear regression model, because I found the data set, the salary data I got, right? In the salary data, if my experience increases, my salary should increase. I found some relationship because it is a supervised model. It is not unsupervised model or unstructured model. It is a structured data, right? Supervised data. And I'm just giving, and I chosen linear regression, and I just done, right? The training has been done for this linear regression. Now again, I have to give the test, right? I'm just visualizing this. These are all very, very simple code to, for the scatter plot, right? It is very, very x-axis and y-axis, and you're just giving the color coding information. That's it. So based on the data set, it is giving you the information. I'm just zooming it. So year of experience 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here it is until 1,20,000. Okay, just see the straight line. Just forget about this straight line first. Just see the scattered data, the red color, red dotted data, red dotted information, right? Our aim is, it is not like trying to fit the line. It is trying to fit the data points. Yes, be clear with this. Okay, it is our aim is not to draw a straight line. Our aim is to get into the data. I mean, connecting the most possible information, most possible data. Got it? You can draw a straight line like this. Just see my cursor. You can start straight line like this. You can start straight line like this. You can draw a straight line like this. Whatever the way you want. I mean, that's how it is, right? You can draw. I mean, you have the freedom and you can draw anything. But the thing is, most of the data points should be very closer to the straight line. That straight line, it is called as best possible fit line for the linear regression model. So it seems that this line is best possible fit because you just see this data points. Okay, very, very close to this. But it is not on the straight line. It is near to close. I mean, near to this data line, straight line. So what does it mean? That means if it is not on the straight line, but it is here, so there is a difference between this red dot and blue line. That distance is called as mean squared error, MSE. Okay. So what are the things? I mean the context I'm just discussing right now. It will not be there. It will not be. You will be able to visualize. It will be there in the just in this level, linear, just in the linear regression model. That's it. You never, you're not going to do anything. So whatever I'm just, we are discussing right now, it is there in the library. If you give or import the library name, you are done. All the statistics will be done. Whatever I just said, okay, these are all the close lines and these points, and this has to be very close. And the mean squared error, the MSE, the calculation should be very, very less. All these things will be taken care by the linear regression library. That's it. And your simple linear regression done. We found out this one, this information. We found out all the informations, right? Now we'll be able to see what all the applications, what are all the applications that are running in the simple linear. Give me the list. I'm just asking. This is not the right prompt again, so that is a different. This is not our focus, so that is why I just kept it. Okay. See, these are all the fields. This simple linear regression which is applied. Economics, whatever the price and demand, the income and expenditure, GDP growth and unemployment rate, whatever the graphical information that you are getting in on a regular basis, that is economics, that is simple linear. Finance, marketing, your finance, you'll be able to predict what stock prices will be higher maybe tomorrow or day after or today or whatever it is. You'll be able to predict. Marketing, healthcare, education, social sciences, environmental science, engineering. Okay, all these fields that are coming under this very simple linear regression. That's how there are 32 algorithms are there in machine learning. Okay, in that 32 algorithm, if you learn, you become a machine learning engineer, and that is very, very easy to learn. And I'm there for you to learn, giving you more projects, and also we are planning to do a lot of projects on this if you join the next advanced level of course. Okay, that is called as AML Accelerator Program. Within 2 weeks, you will become mastery on this. Okay, on this AML Accelerator Program, you will become a master in machine learning engineer. So, with your permission, I can just I will be able to showcase what is this program is all about, right? Can I? What is, I mean, what is the duration, or what is the amount of things, what are all the things you'll be able to learn through this. So if you give the permission, then I will just showing you here. Okay, in this 2 weeks you'll be learn, I mean, you'll be able to learn all the basics machine learning, okay, which I didn't mention over here because that is very basic. And we will be focusing on the advanced level of deep learning module, right from your convolutional neural networks. We'll be diving deep into CNN, learn how uh, the CNN process visual data and detect patterns and make predictions and understand the architecture principles and everything will be learned. So what is the use of learning CNN? You will immediately place, you will get a job as a NLP engineer, that is called as natural language processing data engineer, and also Gen AI engineer. That is the heart. I mean, what talk of the town right now. Talk of the machine learning jobs right now. So if you, I mean, I'll just give you the overview. So if you just learn this program, AML Accelerator program, okay, so you'll be getting this Gen AI job one, and also you'll be getting into NLP career space. That is second level job. Third level job is as a data scientist. Fourth level job is machine learning engineer. Fifth level job is business analyst. These five choices you will be able to make it, and all these five opportunities are very very highly and effective payment structure. Okay, so you will be able to learn the skill to enter into this, and I'll be there to guide you how to search a job and how to enter into this job market, and how to prepare your resume and everything else. I'll be teaching you. And the next set of algorithm is LSTM model, that is long short-term memory networks. How long short-term memory, that nothing but if I just give some information. Okay, I'm just talking to you something, and it is just recording. Okay, this information is recording, right? And how this it is just able to make it very very effective. That is the other algorithm called as transformer. Okay, that allows this chat. What is the algorithm that you are working on? So this is called as very specific to the transformer algorithm, generative pre-trained transformer. That is called as transformer. Okay, GPT is nothing but generative pre-trained. It's already got trained through transformer algorithm. Transformer is a latest algorithm, and also equivalent to this transformer, the Google Gemini is also is coming into this, but they are following some other algorithm called as PALM, Palm Pathway. Okay, that is another algorithm which is very similar to transformer, but transformer is very very effective, and it is giving you wider opportunities. Okay, right. That is you can just that's called as long short term memory networks. And what is other thing? Natural language processing, of course. So we are going to deep in dive over the Python classification models and the transformers. Yes, of course. How GPT BERT is nothing but it is one of the application from Google. Okay, Google Transformer, uh, Google Translator, and Google Lens. All these application, even Google Photos, all these applications working on BERT algorithm and GPT, of course, Chat GPT, and the other text to image application. All the things working on these transformers, and you should you are. I mean, this is not only the. I mean, we are not going in only the theoretical. It's just completely 100% hands-on exercises, projects. Okay, capstone project you'll be doing at the end of the course. Okay, so I mean, I think this almost we are close to 2.5 hours. I mean, all the things just hands-on, right? The similar way you'll be getting the hands-on training. Okay, generative adversarial network. So this is where people are getting more advanced level of things. Yes, capstone project implementation. So I'll be guiding you capstone how to create a capstone project, how and what is capstone project through many projects. We are from the day one itself. You are going to do a mini project at the end of the session, end of the trip, 2 weeks. You'll be doing capstone project. This would be the gateway to get a job. And if, nowadays they are not asking about certification with respect to machine learning. Okay, they are asking about what is the project you have done on this. That's it. Very simple. They won't ask you much. Okay. Now the career opportunities. Right. What are all the diversified career paths? There are so many career paths, and I will show you n number of career paths with respect to this. Okay, you can do whatever you want. I mean, and I need to analyze who are you right now, where are you right now, and then I will be specifically and custom. I mean, I will be customizing your um, career opportunities, career path, and then I will give you the inputs how to perfectly build your resume, right? And then yes, resume writing, how your AML should be. What are the projects you have to highlight? Without a GitHub profile, they straight away reject your application. So you have to create first of all your GitHub profile, and then how to showcase on LinkedIn, and all these things. How to you will be able to get through a lot of people. How to do the networking. All these things. Just a 360-degree kind of. Okay, you will be getting. So how to get a job and job assistance I will be giving until you get a job. I there because I have vast experience in this industry, almost 23 years, and I will be able to guide you. Okay. So this is, I hope you understand, or you understood as of now what is this course is all about. Why is this webinar? And I have given all the support for all these because it is a paid webinar. It is not a free webinar. That is why I kept whoever is just focusing on, focused on themselves, investing on themselves. They will be more focused to get the job, right? So then only the action. You are action taker right now. So this course is uh, actual value is because it is going to be a 20-hour program. 20 hours is the 1 lakh program, right? I'm just straight away I'm giving you for a very very less amount. That is, I will give you just for 20,000, 19,900. Right? It is, yeah. This is the program you'll be getting in, and the AML accelerator program, the 2 weeks to mastery, and it is going to start from 21st May, daily 2 hours, all the weekdays. You'll be getting the special training. You'll be getting training from myself. Nobody is there to uh, nobody will be there to guide you. I'm the only person directly giving you the guidance, and you are getting all the mentorship from myself. Okay. So you can just not trust like this because I have trained more than 15,000, and I have trained more than not only students but also the faculties, 400 plus faculties across India, and I have the most experience in this. Okay, and I'll be sending this link to you, and if you are uh, yeah, so if you decide now, okay, I will just giving you this information to you, and after this, we'll be discussing about the Q&A. Let me webinars. Yeah, 19,999 rupees. Okay, says nobody is just now offering this kind of a price. Yeah, I'll be sending you the syllabus through email. Just send me your WhatsApp and also email. Your WhatsApp number. Just send me your WhatsApp number. Each syllabus, each and everything, I'll be sending you. Okay. Through this, I will, okay, I'll share. What's the email? Yeah, okay. I think I will be sending you the full detail of this. Yes, I think I already got registered. Okay, got it. Okay, so what is any question? So you can just before 21st, if you just make it, maybe it will be very very useful because a lot of people. Uh, Yeah. These are all. So this is the the next level of the CNN application, the LSTM network, the natural language processing network, the transformers, generative adversarial networks, capstone project, and the detailed information will be shared. Okay, right. Any question, Milind? Yeah, this is going to be an actual implementation. I will show you how it should be because we have created. I mean, I have been the part of the consulting firms and other startup firms because Capstone is nothing but I mean, that project is going to be live. I'll share one of the information. I mean, though it is very very confidential because it is. I'll be showing one of the things. Okay. So one of the healthcare product, the team, okay, I just developed and I have given the title. From the title, it is just going through a lot of. I will show you the real time project as well. So how it should be developed and how it has been processed, and through this simple, not only simple linear regression, it is around the image classification for healthcare. Okay, so there are so many GitHub profiles. I mean, most of the GitHub profiles, I will be showing you in future, right? So that are lot of my students they have worked on, and I have been part of this, and I have been mentored. I've been the mentor for their projects to deliver on the email classification, email, the filtering models, healthcare models. See, I will show email classification through their emotions. If you are finding some kind of an emotion, okay, I'll be GitHub. So go to the GitHub always. Don't go to any other profiles. You never know that what on which algorithm it will be working on. See, the simple email classification. We might think, I mean, or we might thought that it would be very very simple, but it is not actually. Okay, so there are so many emotional aspects. Say for instance, this is the scenario. I am a HR in one of the industries. Okay, this is a pure hypothetical situation. I'm just HR. I'm just getting every day. I'm getting a lot of emails. Okay, my inbox is full of information. I need to filter out based on the importance. I mean the priority level. How do you classify the information? right? Priority one, priority two, priority three, or for priority four. How do you prioritize your, I mean, the regular HR work, right? So the regular HR work will be able to, very, very, make it more comfortable based on the emotions through email, because some emails which will go a lot of, the lines, right? You won't get the summary nowadays. You will be able to get the summary through ChatGPT or Google Gemini, or wherever you want to go, like, the maker suite. You will also create your own, Google, I mean, through Google AI Studio. You will be able to create a lot of things, because it has already Google generative AI informations. You can create through this Python information, Python code. You will be able to get different the emotions. You can prioritize. But before getting into this kind of information, how would you able to, prioritize, right? How will you be able to give, I mean, get the summary, right? Based, I mean, I don't have any time, because I have, I mean, as an HR, I have to conduct meetings, I have to be with the people, I have to be with, the leadership team, right? I wanted to balance between both these, the management and also the people and the employees, right? So in that case, the email classification algorithm will be really helpful to get the essence or emotions of the email, based on the keywords or the emphasizing word, the emphasizer or phrase, right? Your algorithm will work on, your machine learning algorithm will work on. Okay, that is under NLP model, under natural language classification model. It will classify that, okay, this is going to give you a red alert. This employee is not feeling well, or he is not in comfort zone. He is, very soon he will leave the company, because this email shows that, the kind of feeling. So immediately I want to meet this guy. I want to schedule a meeting, and that is how you have to classify this email. This is the real time, the real case study. Likewise, there are so many case studies are there. Okay, in healthcare, how do I want to make sure that there are so much of, the devices coming in? For instance, I have worked on a lot of healthcare and life sciences projects, and I wanted to, predict what would be the size of the tumor. I mean, right now the tumor size is maybe, zero point 0.1 or zero point 0.5 mm. The tumor size mm, zero point 0.05 or zero point 0.5 mm. What would be maybe, this is for a cancer patient. Okay, this is for a cancer patient, maybe breast cancer, just for instance. Okay, this breast cancer, whether, we will just save some of the days, or when will, how long he is going to be with us, or how long is, which stage this guy would be, right? We wanted to predict those kind of information, how this information will be predicted based on the tumor size. Nowadays, we'll be able to, through machine learning and also deep learning methodology, we will be able to predict as accurate as possible, like the email classifier, right? So through this machine learning mechanism, we'll be able to predict. And the similar way, lot of products like IBM Watson products, IBM Watson healthcare market, and they are like a monopoly these days, but no one knows. Okay, IBM Watson, just please make a note of it. IBM Watson is having the highest classification and the prediction mechanism in healthcare. If we just go in front of the system, and system will predict, I mean, will just, scan your body, and it'll just, matter of a time, it will give you the report. These kind of the things, you'll have, and there will be no doctor. Okay, that is the beauty of this product, the IBM Watson healthcare. IBM Watson will predict you. I mean, Watson will have, I mean, he's having a lot of products. One of the products is very famous, healthcare. Okay, in healthcare, without need of doctors. I mean, we used to call them as an investigator. Without the need of doctors, you will be able to, get the prescription through the 44 or 45 years of data set of information of healthcare. So it will be predicting as accurate as possible. It is happening right now. Right now, this mechanism IBM Watson has been installed in India only in Manipal Hospital in Karnataka. I think Apollo has been in talk, but I'm not sure about how they are doing right now. But Manipal is just introduced and it is working for the public. And I mean, the highest prediction, and also you have to pay more. Okay, so that is how. So whatever, I mean, your question means a lot, but still we are doing the meaningful project. It is not just like that. We are doing it. So I was just saying a sample of it. So I have 100 plus, more than 100 plus case studies with me, and you are going to do that. And how, I mean, based on your interest, you have how you are just going to showcase your strength to your interviewer. That makes more sense. Okay. And one of this, the app development, you can predict a lot of information through this large language model, the party rock is one of the amazing products that has been introduced recently. You'll be able to make use of this, right? Okay, any other questions? This is real and actual implementation. So if you this batch is going to introduce very very soon, starting from 21st. So people are registering from the US and other stuff, so you'll be able to get more community, and you'll also be getting the more leverage to interact with these guys. Okay, so even people are from Australia, Canada, they're also joining very soon this uh, amazing 2 weeks to mastery of AIML accelerator program. Okay. So now I'll just get to you the syllabus very soon, and you'll be able to get this information, right? Okay. So and I'll be emailing you, and you'll be getting it very soon. Thank you so much, and all the best for your future, and you'll be getting all the details. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed, and please, give your feedback maybe right now. And I'll be sharing my Twitter profile. Give your comments in detail. Okay. Please let me know your comments in the on Twitter, so that it will be visible to everyone. Okay. Thank you so much.